So, Boots had this big old fat bumper on her truck. And we were at the show at Kenley a couple weeks ago. And she felt bad because it made it look like she couldn't drive because her bumper was all dented up. And so she wrote, "So U-Haul hit her there. A deer run into her there. She fell into a sinkhole here." So her bumper got all bent up. And they have two trucks in the showroom at Kenley. And one of them had a bumper on there that she's been wanting for a long time. And the influential person that she is, she talked them into selling her this display bumper. And so she got it, and we just put it on her truck a while ago, and it sure does look amazing. And it's a blind mount bumper. If you look, you don't see any bolt holes in the front side. You see a couple bolts in the top, but you don't see anything in the front side. And that kind of left a problem with mounting the license plate. And so I made her this little floating license plate holder. So it's a piece of unistrut on the bottom, or angle with holes in it. And then I welded some tabs on it to pick up bolt holes in the bumper. And I think it came out pretty good. But the bumper sure does look good on the truck. Her bumper that she had on there was an 18, and this is a 20. So it's definitely gonna catch a bunch of bugs. But she's getting packed up and getting ready to hit the road, so I had to show you this bumper before she left. And our ducks are fussing. I don't know what they're fussing about. Probably fussing at the chickens. And then the chicken's been helping me today. Whenever you introduce new birds to the flock, they kind of need to be isolated because chickens are vicious. They'll pick on each other pretty bad. And so that, plus the fact that we had so many in the hen house, that we kind of made this little place at the bottom of the hen house. We wired it in, and this is where the next batch of chickens went while they were, they can see the other chickens, and that way they can get accustomed to being around them. And then we've mixed in, they're doing good now, but like I said, the hen house is slam full, and these chickens have been roosting up every night up under here like that's where they live. And so I decided, after making the hoop coop over there, I decided to do a hoop house. So what I've got is one of these. Y'all get out of my screws, you knuckleheads. These guys have been trying to help me today, like you wouldn't believe. So anyhow, this is one of my used panels that I picked up the other week. And these panels are usually 50 inches. And this panel was cut to 34. And so I didn't realize that until after I had made my frame. And basically, I was going to make it 8 foot wide and just take a 2x4 and chop it in half, make it 4 foot deep. But that leaves me 13.5 inches shy, because this is 34. This is 34.5 here. And so I've got some lighter gauge wire, and I'm just gonna follow the arch here and just use it to, y'all get out the screws. Y'all can't eat screws. You can't eat This is a beautiful rooster right here. But if he eats some screws, he's gonna be a sick rooster. Y'all get out of the screws. So what we're gonna do is we'll take that other wire. I'll show you what it is. While I was out here, I thought I'd tell you a funny story. This rooster back here that's hiding, he's running away now. I'll try to catch him. He's a white leghorn. And he's been trying to learn how to crow. And it is the funniest thing. There he is right there. It's the funniest thing to hear him try to crow. So I nicknamed him Foghorn, like Foghorn Leghorn, the cartoon chicken, because he is a leghorn and he tries to talk and he is so funny. So just I thought y'all would like that little story. So I found this roll of light gauge wire, and what I'm going to do is I will zip tie it to the cattle panel or whatever, and tie it at the bottom, and we'll use this at the back, and I'm gonna put a frame on it like this one here. Let me show you. It'll be framed up in the back like this, so I think it won't have any problem with the structure. And basically all it's going to do, it's going to hold a tarp up like this right here. So it's just going to be a like a hen house, but just a cheap, quick little something that I'm building out of scrap material. It's not going to have the wood at the bottom, I don't think, and it won't have chicken wire around it. I think I'll put some of these scrap panels that I got just to kind of give it a little extra structure and make it enclosed. But I mean, it's going to be the same design as this, but it's only going to be four feet deep, which is plenty enough, because these guys, they stay in the back 4 foot of this right here. And I'll put some roosting bars in here, and it'll be a nice little chicken coop for them. See, another thing that'll add structure is all these wires right here are really close together. So what I'll do is I'll just wrap that lighter gauge wire up this way and tie it about up, maybe lap it this much, and that way it'll be plenty strong enough. Now the framework in the back here to hold it up, and this will have a door on the front. And will you quit pecking at my grinder? Y'all are some knuckleheads. See, look at here. Y'all can't eat these. Y'all cannot eat these. They're trying to eat the trimmings off of my plumbing strap. Y'all are silly. Man, that's a beautiful rooster. So we're just plugging right along, trying to get some stuff done. And let's see how those little babies are doing. See, we got a window with hardware cloth in the front of this, so they can be getting accustomed to these other chickens. What's up, y'all? Look at y'all. And they have tortoise. These are some little piranhas right here. So what y'all doing back there? Just like children, just cutting up. They're cutting up so bad. But like I said, that's what we're working on today. Look at this girl right here. This girl's just beautiful. Which we got some beautiful chickens. I'm a little partial, but I think we do. I think we got some beautiful chickens. So what's up, Red? What's up, Red? And look at you, Lacey. Look at you. My parts for Leroy. They called and scheduled an appointment to deliver part of the parts on Monday and part of the parts on Tuesday. So by Tuesday, I should have everything to get started on Leroy with. Today's Sunday, so y'all should be seeing a teardown video of Leroy here in the next day or so. I kind of went in here and pressure washed a little bit of the gunk off of here, so it ain't so tough to work on. But I ran out of pressure washing gas. I got some more, so we're gonna do a little bit more pressure washing before we start disassembly. That way we don't get so filthy. But this is what we got coming up, so y'all stay tuned and we'll show you as we go.